Tonight on GV True Hollywood Story, you may know him as Crazy Chris from the show Speedy Helpful Info Time. Now, fresh out of rehab, Chris is speaking out for the first time since his drug addiction and the breakdown that shocked us all. Tonight's surprise guests and Chris's exclusive tell-all interview are coming up right now. I'm your host, Ashley Elzinga, and you're watching GV News True Hollywood Story.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicole.
I'm Lowell.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Julia, and this is
Speedy Helpful Info Time.
S.H.I.T.
Perfect.
Today we're bringing you the letter
C.
Speedy Helpful Info Time was the most successful show of the 1990s and early 2000s. Critics and families alike not only fell in love with the fact that their children were learning, but characters like Julia, Crazy Chris, the Chocolate Man, and Nicole. In its 16-year run, Speedy Helpful Info Time took home a total of 4 Emmys. It is rumored that each character now has an Emmy at his or her house. Unfortunately, Crazy Chris sold his for cocaine in the early 2000s.
Alright guys, welcome back. I am here with the Chocolate Man and Nicole from the show Speedy Helpful Info Time. So, tell me about the Chris that you guys know.
The Chris that we know is the most amazing guy ever. You saw him on TV every week when we did stuff, especially for us as cast members. He was great to work with. He would bring us special treats every week. The brownies though, the special brownies, those were the best. They made everything better.
They made everything better. I mean, just like you, a little vanilla kiss makes everything better for me. How you doing?
Yes.
Anyway, about these brownies, had like a little herb. You take it, and it just puts you in a euphoric state, just like this lady right here is doing to me.
Okay. So, composure, hold it. Okay, so a lot has happened involving Chris's breakdown. He's been to jail, he's been to rehab, a career change. He's going to be becoming a professional clown now. How do you guys feel about that? Do you support him or?
No, he is definitely becoming a professional clown, and I think it is a great transition for him. I mean, everyone knows him from Speedy Helpful Info Time, and children absolutely love him, and what better way to get a special, crazy guy to come to your house that you know and love than to have him as a professional clown.
Around your children.
Right?
Yes. Yep. All right, so do you really think that he has put the past behind him and he's a changed man?
Are you talking to me now?
Yes. Yep.
Well,
your little vanilla kiss is talking to you.
Well, has he put it in the past? I don't think so. I think Chris is always going to be who Chris wants to be, just like I can be what you want me to be. Chris is always going to stay crazy, from the tip of his toes to the top of his head. All right.
Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. Excuse me, I gotta go take a shower real quick. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, so we've been talking about Crazy Chris enough. We actually have him in studio right now. He's actually backstage, so in a few minutes we'll have him up here and I'll be talking to him.
I remember when my dad called me and he said, "You got a phone call? It's that guy from the TV station." Then he threw the phone at my head. That hurt. But when I regained consciousness, I found out that I got the job. But no one could have guessed what would have happened next.
Yeah, he was always crazy. He was lonely from the point he came out of the, you know what. He was, just a kind of off kid. He grew, he had really this strange looking hair. It was really high and, sort of brown and looked like he was wearing a wig or something from the point he was a child. He had this weird hair. Everything about him sort of flowed from that weird hair.
First time I saw Chris, I was in the park and there was a big crowd surrounding this crazy guy with crazy hair, and big red overalls. He had these puppets. Never seen anything like it. It was just, I knew I had to have this guy. He had to be on shit. And so I went up to him after the show that he was doing, and, you know, we got him. He was the best, best there ever was. I never met anyone like the guy, you know. He was a genius. He was a maverick. He was one of a kind.
All right, so Crazy Chris, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Anytime.
Anytime. All right, so let's go back to where this all began. You started with Speedy Helpful Info Time, which is more of a children's show, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And before we go any further, I would like to apologize personally for the chocolate man. He apparently a little bit of my crazy rubbed off on him the wrong way. Moving on. Yes, it was a children's show, and unfortunately the temptation really got to me. And it was a hard life being famous, as famous as I was.
Oh, I can imagine.
Of course.
That's tough. And that was your father that we saw in the clip?
Yes.
He's a peach. Oh my gosh.
Gare Bear. Yeah, my father was a big inspiration at first in my life. He was everything to me at first, and you know, he would take me shopping. We'd go to the barber shop together. We kind of had the same thing going. Yeah. And you know, he'd buy me alcohol at a young age. He'd do everything a dad is really supposed to do.
What was your favorite alcohol?
My favorite? Crazy Captain, for a crazy man like me.
Okay. All right. So your relationship with your father was close growing up. Can you lean on him now for support?
He leans on me a little bit more. That's actually the reason I got out of rehab. He was just writing me and writing me. I need more money. I need more money. I miss all the women coming over to the house to see you. All that kind of stuff, you know.
Aww.
He's a great guy. He really is.
So what was rehab like?
Rehab. A lot of meditation in rehab. A lot of staring competitions in rehab.
Lifelong friends.
Lifelong friends.
Cool. Okay, so what now? What can we expect from Crazy Chris in the future going forward?
I'm actually really working on becoming a clown. That's my new thing. I love the children. I love the children, and they tend to love me, you know. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, but nothing we can't handle, you know. Kids are an important thing, and the more crazy the kids are, the better this country's going to be. So if I can use the things I learned in rehab, change my life, and be the person I need to be. I'll actually show you a little bit. I'm actually going to demonstrate for you how to juggle. Okay?
Okay.
Walk on over with me if you would, please.
Okay. You're going to teach me how to juggle. Ooh.
All right. Let's get my hands on some balls here. 3 for you.
Thank you.
And 3 for me. Now here's how we're going to do this, all right? Now I know earlier when you and I were practicing this routine, you weren't the best. So I'm going to demonstrate to the people at home what I'm supposed to be doing. You can try it in the background if you want, but we'll see how that goes, okay? So I'm just going to take a step up here. Now, for everyone watching at home, all you aspiring clowns, you crazy aspiring clowns, take 2 balls, all right? You don't whip your 3rd ball out until you absolutely have to, okay? You're going to take the pink ball, in my case, you're going to throw it up and you're just going to let it drop. That's pretty simple, okay? Now, you're going to take your next one. You're going to take the pink one, throw up the orange one, catch the pink one, let the orange one fall. Again, but in reverse like this. So now it's pretty simple. You do the same thing, except for you're going to catch the 2nd ball. Just like that. And now technically what I'm doing is called juggling. If you're using 2 hands for 2 balls, you're not juggling. Now, here's what we're going to do. I see you're still having a little problem with it. That's okay.
I'm trying.
We're going to add the 3rd ball, and we're just going to get a little crazy, if that's okay.
Let me get my ball before I can get crazy.
Okay. Now here we go. Ready? Now once the 3rd ball gets incorporated, people start going a little bit crazy, all right? We get nice and close in there, just like that. All right? And then you can start doing crazy Chris stuff with 2 balls at a time. And that's how you juggle. Looks like you're having a hard time.
No, whatever. Your back was turned. Okay, so that is all we have for tonight. Thank you. No, it's not. What was that? Okay. Thank you for being here with me, Chris. I appreciate it. That's all we have for tonight, though. Also, a huge thank you to Nicole and the Chocolate Man and your fabulous father. And then next week on GB News, Jessica Simpson will actually be in studio to address the latest liposuction rumors and her daughter's nomination for TMZ's Ugliest Infant of 2012 award. Good night, everybody. What happened?